Okay, question 48. The graphs of line K1 and K2 are shown on the grid. So here's K1 and here's K2. Which system of equations is best represented by this graph? Okay, so the first thing that I want to do is I want to find the equations for K1 and K2 in slope-intercept form. And then afterwards, I want to change these to slope-intercept form, or y alone, and then we will see which equations match. So let's go ahead and start with K1. And to make an equation in slope-intercept form, I need to first find m, which is the slope, and then I need to find b, which is the y-intercept. Now to find the slope, I need 2 points, or 2 ordered pairs. So I'm going to look on K1 over here, and I'm going to pick some points in a corner. So for K1, I want to pick this point right here in a corner. This is y is -2, so y is -2, so I need to put that second, and it's touching a line, so that will be 0 here. Another point, 1, 1, that's in a corner. So 1, 1. So this will be x1, y1, x2, y2. And my formula for slope is m equals y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So y2 is 1, copy minus, y1 is -2. Make sure you put that negative. So yes, there will be 2 right here. Divided by x2 is 1 minus x1 is 0. 1 minus -2, if you put that in the calculator, it's 3, divided by 1 minus 0 is 1. Now you do 3 divided by 1, that will be 3. So this is my slope, or my m. Okay, now I need to find the b, or the y-intercept. Okay, the b, or the y-intercept, is where the line touches the y, or intersects the y. Okay, it's intersecting or touching right here at -2. So my y-intercept is -2. Now I put them in the equation. So y equals m, you need a number, that's 3, x, and then my b is -2. So there's my first one for K1. Now for K2. Okay, I need 2 points again. So here is K2. I'm going to pick 2 points. I'm going to pick this one right over here. Okay, it looks like it's touching y on 4. So y is 4. And this is 0 because it's touching an axis. It's touching the y. And I need another point. The only one I can see in a corner right now is this one right here. It's 9 touching the x. So 9 touching the x, that's first. And then you have to put 0. And then we're going to do x1, y1, x2, y2. And we're going to put it in our formula. M equals y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So I'm going to put m equals, okay, y2 is 0 minus y1 is 4 divided by x2 is 9 minus x1 is 0. 0 minus 4, that's -4, divided by 9 minus 0 is 9. And if you put that in the calculator, -4 divided by 9, change to fraction, it's the same thing. So this is the same thing. I don't need to write it again. Okay, and I forgot to put an m here. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and write y equals, and my m, let me move this up. My m is, oh, I forgot my b. Let's go ahead and find b. B equals, okay, so b is the y-intercept. I need the y-intercept of K2. Here's K2. It looks like it's touching at 4. So my y-intercept is 4. Now I can write my equation. Y equals, m is negative 4 divided by 9. X, this is positive 4. So here's my two equations. I'm going to write them together over here. Y equals 3x minus 2, and y equals negative 4 divided by 9x plus 4. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I need to get these y's alone, and I'm going to need to see which one gives me these. I'm going to do it on a different paper because I don't have space here. So let me get my paper. Okay. We're going to do f first. So f, I have two equations for f. My first one is 3x minus y equals 2. And my second one is 4x plus 9y equals 36. I'm going to draw my line. And what I need to do is I need to move my x first. So this is a positive 3x. The opposite is negative. So minus 3x. And copy to the other side, minus 3x. 3 minus 3 cancels. It's a 0. Copy down. Don't forget that negative y equals. Here, these are not like terms because here there is no variable, no x. Here there is a variable, there is an x. So you're going to copy 2 minus 3x. Now, is y alone? No, because I have a negative. So we have to put the number in the front here. If there's no number, it's a 1. Now we have to divide by negative 1. So we're going to divide all of it by negative 1. So 2 divided by negative 1 and negative 3 divided by negative 1. These cancel because it's a 1. Copy down y equals 2 divided by negative 1. If you put in the calculator, 2 divided by negative 1 is negative 2. And negative 3 divided by negative 1, negative 3 divided by negative 1, that's positive 3. So positive 3, copy the x. Now we will need to switch. Okay, so y equals, this is a positive 3x, and this is a negative 2. So let's see, is that here? Yes, it looks like I have one. So if this is the same, then this one's my answer. So let's go ahead and continue. Draw your line. First, you're going to move the x. This is a positive 4x. The opposite is negative, so minus 4x. Copy to the other side, minus 4x. 4 minus 4 is 0. It cancels. Copy down 9y equals. These are not like terms. This is no x. This has an x, so we're going to copy 36 minus 4x. You want y alone. Nothing in the middle here means multiply. The opposite is divide. So I'm dividing by 9. Divide all of it by 9. So each one is divided by 9 here. This cancels. It's a 1. So you're going to write y equals 36 divided by 9. Let's try 36 divided by 9. That's 4. And now negative 4 divided by 9. Negative 4 divided by 9. Change to a fraction, so math 1, enter. You get negative 4 divided by 9, so that's the same. Copy the x, and now we will need to switch. So y equals, that's a negative 4 divided by 9, x, and that's a positive 4. Let's see if that's the same. Okay. Yes, it looks like these are exactly the same. So my answer is F. Now, if you change all of these to y alone, then you will have something different. You will not have the same thing. So let's go ahead and continue. Okay, I will be skipping number 49 because we did not learn that in class. Let's go on to number 50. The table represents some points on the graph of a linear function. Which equation represents the same relationship? So here I have a table, and I need to know which equation gives me this table. So what I'm going to need to do is I need to change these to slope-intercept form. So y alone, and then put in the calculator one by one and see which one gives me this table. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's start with f. So f, it's y plus 268 equals 1 divided by 12 times x plus 20. I'm going to draw my line. The first thing that we are going to do is we are going to do our arrows. So I'm going to do my arrows here. Here, no arrows, so we're going to copy. So 1 divided by 12, or 1/12 times x, 1/12 times x, plus, again, 1/12 times 20. Copy this down. We're going to do 1/12 times x, so that's 1/12 x, plus, now we do 1/12 times 20. So let's put that in the calculator. So parenthesis 1 divided by 12, parenthesis times 20. Change to a fraction. We get 5/3. Okay. Now we are going to move this positive 268 because I want y alone. The number with y is plus 268. The opposite is minus. So I'm going to do minus 268. Here there's no letter, so I need to put it with the no letter. Here there's an x, so that's not what I want. I want to put it no letter. 268 minus 268 cancels, it's 0, so we're going to copy down y equals. Copy down 1 divided by 12x. Let's put in the calculator 5/3 minus 268. So parenthesis 5 divided by 3, parenthesis minus 268. And let's change that to a fraction. So negative 799 divided by 3. So that's my y for f. Let's put that in the calculator and see if I get the same table. Go ahead and give that a try. So y equals, clear, put parenthesis 1 divided by 12, parenthesis x, minus parenthesis 799 divided by 3, parenthesis, go to the table, second graph. Okay, let's go to negative 20. So I'm going to be going up. So negative 20 is with negative 268, so that's good. Let's go to negative 14. Negative 14 here is with negative 267, but here it's with negative 196, so that is not good. So remember, you have to check everything and they all have to work. So F did not work. Let's go ahead and try G. So here's G, y plus 20 equals 1 divided by 12 times x plus 268. Draw your line. The first thing we're going to do is the arrows here. So I'm going to do 1/12 times x and 1/12 times 268. So I'm going to go ahead and copy y plus 20 equals, we're going to do 1 divided by 12 times x plus, again, 1 divided by 12 times 268. Okay, and copy down y plus 20 equals 1/12 times x is the same, 1/12 x, plus 1/12 times 268. Let's go ahead and try that. So parenthesis 1 divided by 12, parenthesis times 268. Change to a fraction, 67/3. Now we move the plus 20 because I want the y alone. So the opposite of plus is minus, so minus 20. No letter, put it with the no letter. This cancels, it's a 0. Copy down y equals, copy, 1 divided by 12x, 67 thirds minus 20, so parenthesis, 67 thirds minus 20, change to a fraction. I got positive 7 thirds. Let's see that in the calculator. So, y equals, clear, parenthesis 1 divided by 12, parenthesis x, plus, parenthesis 7 divided by 3, parenthesis, go to the table, second graph. Now let's go to negative 20. Is that the same? No, this is negative 268. This is 0.666, so that's not my answer. So G is not correct. Let's go ahead and try J. H. H is next. H. Y plus 268 equals 12 times x plus 20. I have a feeling this one might work. So let's put our line. We're going to do our arrows first, so 12 times x and 12 times 20. So copy down, y plus 268 equals, we're going to do 12 times x. Oh, sorry, maybe this one might not work. We don't know. Let's see. Plus 12 times 20. Copy down, y plus 268 equals 12 times x is 12x plus 12 times 20, I think that's 240. Let's check that. 12 times 20, 12 times 20, 240. Now we want y alone. The number with y is positive 268, so minus 268. No letter, so here no letter, minus 268. This cancels, it's a 0. Copy down, y equals 12x, 240 minus 268. Negative 28. Let's check that in the calculator. So y equals, clear, 12x minus 28. Go to the table. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so negative 20 is with negative 268. That's good. Let's check negative 14. Negative 14 is with negative 196. Check everything. Negative 8 is with negative 124. That's good. And negative 1 is with negative 40. Perfect. So these all check out. H is my answer. Now remember, for your test, make sure you do J and make sure it's wrong. Okay, so my answer is H. Stay tuned for more.